Hi everyone, welcome to Nareen's Life with MS. This is Nareen and it's time for Super Sunday. So this Super Sunday, the one thing I actually wanted to talk about was just discuss certain things that, will be changing over the course of, the next few weeks. First and foremost, the first thing I am going to do is, considering that treatment Tuesdays are going to be ending next Tuesday, I will pretty much be looking forward to creating a new series on Tuesday. And apart from that, one thing I'll also be doing is creating more playlists so that I can actually pretty much give each series its own playlist so that if you're looking at a certain playlist, let's say for example, my favorite things or anything else, you can actually see that. You can actually see just videos regarding those. And what I am also aiming to do is pretty much reopen a lot of the series that I retired. You can say retired. I mean, I don't think anything that was going on for like 3 or 4 weeks and then just turning off is called retirement. But yeah, so what that will do is allow me to pretty much tag videos in those fields again, and definitely make at least Tuesdays and Fridays a little more exciting. And definitely I will. And of course, one thing that I do want to share is that I will be using a little bit of AI to pretty much think of, or actually, with the help of AI, pretty much, uh, you know, find new series that I can actually use in the future. And so, what that will do and what that will change this entire channel to look like is that when we are coming to, let's say, a Tuesday or uh, any other day for that matter, there will be an episode coming out and it will be tagged to a Tuesday. It's going to be tagged to a Tuesday playlist, but the biggest thing is that it could either be something that we have. It could be a my favorite things episode, it could be a treatment episode, it could be anything else that Tuesday does end up becoming. And this is just so I can try and keep the content as fresh as possible and not repeat anything that I've already said. And I do have the tendency to repeat a lot of things. I will definitely repeat stories. I will definitely, if left unchecked or left unattended, I will definitely um, repeat a lot of things that I would have already said. So as a result, just to keep this channel fresh, to keep this channel as active as possible, I will pretty much be making these small changes so that there are new things. And if and there will be more helpful tips, there will be more helpful ideas, especially for patients of multiple sclerosis or even other autoimmune conditions. um, if something like that does end up happening. And the reason I want to pretty much do that is so there is a little more talk. I mean, obviously there is going to be a lot of talk of day-to-day tasks, having a healthy lifestyle. What are some of the biggest things that do end up happening um, on the road to a healthy lifestyle, right? Because sometimes when I actually think about what happens throughout the day, a lot of times I literally am clueless as to what I have accomplished, just because days seem a little too short for everything that we want to do, right? I mean, we want to go do physiotherapy, we want to go get acupuncture done, or at least I want to go get physiotherapy, I do want to go get acupuncture done. I also want to do other sort of exercises, stay active, but I also have to work, and then I have to do other things as well, right? Like live, breathe, drink water, eat food. So all of those things, and just combining all of those things, uh, as a result, I will be using AI. So just to pretty much you know give me certain ideas that I can actually create episodes for. So hopefully there will be new content coming out. I mean, of course, next week I think will remain relatively the same as this week or this past week or the week before, for you know all of because nothing is really going to change. But after that, you will definitely see new things happening, new video, I mean, with videos coming up on a daily basis. There will be new there will be new playlists available. And especially with these new playlists, the one thing that I do want to mention is, you know I hope I can, if I do have the energy and the willpower to do it, maybe there might even be certain videos in regards to certain exercises or certain things that I do to ensure that I don't lose my mind in all of this. So I will be so happy if you have any thoughts about what kind of content I should add. You can also, for sure, do give in your do give in your invaluable comments, your share your invaluable thoughts and insights. And definitely, if you are planning to you know go on a similar journey or have been on a similar journey, share your experiences so that we can get the conversation started and make sure that we are pretty much continuing this we are continuing this channel and making it as make it as new in terms of the content as possible, right? So that is one thing that I do want to do. I hope you do like it, and I hope you do reciprocate with sharing your thoughts, comments, and of course your insights. And yes, do keep staying in touch so that and keep giving feedback on any content that I'm giving, so that I can also ensure that I'm giving the proper content, I'm giving the right content that might actually help a lot more people, a lot more end users, a lot more patients, a lot more caretakers, all of them, right, in one go. uh, because at the end of the day, usually one thing that while I've mentioned it multiple times, I will definitely mention it multiple times in the future, is that when people are usually afflicted with an autoimmune condition, the biggest thing or the biggest drawback is every single patient's case is slightly different from another. So no two patients will have the exact same experience going through. So, and as a result, it becomes very difficult, because the problems I might be experiencing might not be experienced by someone else, but they might have other issues that you know they're not receiving help for. So that is something that I do want to definitely get towards, now that this channel is 140 episodes in. I do definitely want to see a little bit of change happening every once in a while to pretty much invigorate what I'm talking about. So hopefully you do like the content coming onwards after this. And yes, if you do have any feedback to provide regarding that, that would be great. And with that said, I do hope you've had a great weekend. I know it is Sunday. I know it is a little early in the evening. Actually, the funny thing is, considering there was a cricket game going on with India versus New Zealand, I actually left that a little early, just because I don't like high pressure situations. And so as a result, I did decide to just finish this quickly, um, and then not think about how the match is going. But with that said, I do hope that you had a great weekend and you got all of the rest you needed. I hope you're all recuperated for Monday, and so that you can start off so that you can start off Monday strong. And with that said, thank you so much. Good night, and of course, sweet dreams. And yes, I will check in with you again tomorrow. Bye.